Well, good morning all. Well, today we got a short video and I want to cover a couple of things, but mainly get you caught up on how I feel about the new Minelab I got. I've been running it for 3, maybe 4 months now, and I'm starting to get a pretty good feel for it. So I thought I'd talk about the positives and the negatives of this machine, and also get you caught up with just what's been going on. Things have been crazy. I've been going out doing some mining, haven't been taking the camera, just been busy having fun, so kind of wanted to get you caught up on that too. Okay, well, let's talk about this Minelab. So far, I'm really impressed with the detector. Going back to the problem I had with the headphones, I'm here to tell you the headphones are 100% junk. I threw them in the trash. I don't know why they would send headphones like that with a machine like this, but they do. I've since bought the wireless. You got the little sending unit here and the receiver here, and you can either listen to this or you can plug regular headphones in, which allows me to use my my nugget busters with it. Now the nugget busters I use are the ones with the detachable where you can pull the wire out and just fold them up, and you don't have to worry about breaking the wire, and if your wire does break, you just plug a new one in. Now my understanding is they no longer offer this particular model. Don't know why. Love these things. These things are probably 5 years old. I have managed to break the switch. I hit the switch and broke it, but it cost me like $1.25 to get a new switch, and 20 minutes to solder it in. But these headphones with this detector is a winning combination. I can hear real well. Okay, then on the sending unit, I was unaware until Todd told me that they come with Velcro to hold this on. I just bent up this little copper thing and taped it on here, and I really kind of like this because it protects the unit. And when I want to turn it on, I just hit the little red button and turn it on. But the sending unit is a bit pricey, but I haven't had a problem with the batteries going dead. They last longer than batteries in the detector. The batteries in these units are not replaceable. They're rechargeable. And so you just plug them in when you get in. And like I say, I've not had those go dead before the detector batteries have run out. So I'm really impressed with that. Now, as far as the detector goes, yesterday I went out and I did a video. I don't know, could have been a year ago, who knows. Anyway, with my TDI, I picked out 2 pieces of gold in a vertical wall on a little tiny crack, and they were just jammed in there. And I pulled those out, and I detected that area, and there was nothing else in there. Well, yesterday we were up in the same area mining, and I was showing JC from Hawaii, the mine in Hawaiian, where I had found those pieces of gold. And I went over it with this machine, and I'll be darned if I didn't get a good solid signal. We ended up digging, well, I'm not sure how many pieces, at least a couple pieces, but well over a gram of gold out of that crack that my TDI did miss. So to me, that's solid evidence that this is more sensitive than the TDI. You add that with the working off the edge of the loop, which has found me gold that I know I wouldn't have found with the TDI. You add that to folding it up in the pack and being able to carry it on your back instead of in your hand. For me, that is one of the biggest wins. I really enjoy that part of it. So what I'm saying is, so far everything's thumbs up on this unit. Let's throw in a couple of downsides. With the Minelab, you can't get anywhere near another Minelab. They just feed off of each other, and I mean, you got to be, a couple 100 feet away before you quit hearing the interference with the other machine. That's one thing. All machines have this issue, but the Minelab is the worst of the machines that I have run. Now I can get within 30 feet of the white pulse machine before I hear it. So I think they're far enough off, they don't interfere as bad. Other than that, the only other issue I've had with the machine is I have bumped it and it shuts off. So apparently the batteries are not as solid as they could be in there, because if you jar it, I've had it turn off, and the only thing I can think is the battery's disconnected for a second and you just got to restart the machine. But it shouldn't do that. Other than that, those are the only complaints I got so far. I have, since I've got this unit, I have picked up a little more than 1.5 ounces of gold with this unit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab the camera, run in the house, and I'll give you a shot of some of the gold I found. Okay, now this is the gold that hasn't appeared in a video. Each one of these piles is an outing that I didn't film. So this one, the first one here, this is from Tim's dig at the end of July up on his claim. And found 2 of these. I don't remember which 2 now, but I found 2 of these on the hillside, and then the rest I got in the creek. And there's a total of 3 grams here. Then this pile, this is Bennett took me to one of his spots and found this gold here. Now you can see by these little pieces here, those are pretty small pieces of gold, and that Minelab picked these up. And this was another 3-gram day. Now this stuff here, this is from a day that Bennett and I went out, and we hiked way back in, and there was no way I was hauling a camera back there. And I ended up finding these 2 pieces. This is probably my nicest piece this year. This one here is a little over 6 pennyweights, which is a little over 1/4 gram. But total, the 2 pieces weighed 12.3 grams. Then these 2 here, this is a day that Jeff and I went out, and we just decided to go up and do a little bit of crevicing and mess around, and I didn't film that day. And these 2 pieces come to a total of almost 4 grams. And then this pile right here, this is a trip took yesterday. This piece I found on the hillside. These I dug out of crevices down on the creek. And all these pieces come out of that one crack and boy, we worked to get these out. That one crack that my TDI told me last year, I had already got all the gold out. Okay, well hopefully that kind of got everything caught up. Now, right now, they still have the forest shut down because of the fires here in California. And it's still a good time to be down on the river, so I'm not too worried about it. But after we have our first rains, I like to get up in the high country and the hydraulic pits and such before the snow runs us out. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks we'll get a rainstorm come through and they'll open up all the restrictions, and then we can head on up and hopefully hit a few hydraulic pits before the snows come and run us back down. Well, that's pretty much all I got for this one. I gotta get busy editing, so I'm out of here. You guys have a wonderful day.